Once you look, it grabs hold.
Everybody, how are we all doing? So I've been to see Skyline tonight. I'm not gonna, I honestly did have not too much of high expectation, but enough to say to myself, because it's an alien invasion style movie, I thought, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. You know, I first heard about it. It was directed by the brothers Strauss, as they call themselves, and basically they've done films. Well, they've written, I believe. Did they write for? Did the writing for? Fuck. Alien vs Predator Requiem, wasn't it? Yeah, which we know all about anyway. This film stars Eric Balfour, even Scotty Thompson, Brittany Daniel, Crystal Reed. You've even got David Zayas and Byron McIntyre. For those of not Byron McIntyre. For those of you who are into your Scrubs, it's Donald Faison, however you pronounce it. I'm not that good with names. Anyway, alright, let's just get straight to it. Anyway, the film. Basically starts off with all these strange lights that just suddenly descend upon Los Angeles, and it's the phrase that I can only use is, you know, it draws humans towards the light like moths to the flame, basically, and then they all get sucked up into the spaceships that are in the sky. But the one thing that I've got to say about this film is that it had a lot, and I mean a lot, of references to other films and even a couple of computer games. Okay, and I'm going to list them out for you. Okay, movies, you've got Independence Day, The Matrix, you've got War of the Worlds, you've got Cloverfield, you've even got District 9 in there as well. And in terms of computer games, two that stood out were Doom, and also for those of you who have played a PC, who do PC gaming like myself, Crisis. Okay, in that the concept isn't too bad, but I think what the brothers Strauss have done with this film is they've obviously watched all the other alien invasion style films. There's even a hint of like Invasion of the Body Snatchers in there as well. You've got all of those mixed in, and the reason why I say The Matrix is in there is in reference to the Sentinels. The reason why I say Cloverfield is because it's got that unexpected creature type feel to it. The reason I say District 9, well, if I actually mention that bit, that's pretty much given away what happens towards the end of the film. War of the Worlds, again, it's that same thing, things descending from the sky and then things emerging from the ground, and how the creatures behave as well in War of the Worlds, similar to how they behave in Skyline. You've got what else did I mention? It's all gone out of my head. And anyway, but put it this way, all I'll say is, you know, I'm not going to big it up. I'm not going to say go and see it, because you have to see it. If you feel the need to, then by all means go and see it. I first actually thought, like, yeah, Independence Day, that was the other one. Anyway, if I like reference to Independence Day, like the aerial battle, there's a bit of an aerial battle in this as well, and it's quite interesting, the aerial battle. And as I say, there's no sort of twist, because it kind. I mean, a lot of people, if they've watched this, they will guess the plot straight away anyway. But saying that, you probably won't guess the ending. That's all I'm going to say. But that's why the ending is more, as I say, I don't want to give it away, but District 9, that comes to mind basically. But yeah, no, I mean, you know, it was pretty good. I felt that the way that the film was done in terms of the camera that was used, it wasn't brushed up, it wasn't digital. You know, I was expecting something more digital. Just didn't feel that way. But yeah, you know, as I say, I'd give it a 2.5 out of 5, you know, and I'm being generous with a half, by the way. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was good. It had its moments. It did have its moments. there are some interesting pieces. You know, when you watch it, you do think to yourself, oh shit, and then you realise the real reason why the aliens, you do get to see them anyway, the aliens arrived on Earth. We do eventually find out why they've arrived on Earth, and it is for some part quite gruesome. But yeah, no, it is an alright film, but I'm not gonna say to you go out there and see it because you've got to see it. But anyway, enough about that. Excuse the mess behind there. I'm actually in the middle of swapping power supplies because that original power supply for that machine blew up last weekend. So that, you see what's sitting on top there, that used to be in this machine, but I've put another one in there and going to use it in there. So yay, can't wait, I'm going to start gaming soon. Yay! Next week, it's a big one, fellas, children, girls, ladies and gentlemen, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. That's all I'm going to say. I'll see you next Friday. Good night.